Live here today at Toledo Speedway. You actually might see this. Some of the older SLC drivers might be familiar with this place. Although this track itself is completely new. Quite literally made a week ago. Now just finally ready to race. Entire track is gone. There's some big changes that are some big changes in the fall. Meanwhile, let's check out our oval very quickly. Get the start of you see, this is a quarter-mile temporary oval set upon the infield right next to the new drag strip facility. There is actually a bump there, specifically for the line of the track on the drag strip. And drivers will be able to hopefully navigate that, but we'll have to see how they fared through it. There's also some infield tires and a couple other tricky features. Even a Huey, I believe. I do not know helicopter terminology very well, but I believe that is so. Anyways, up at the front, we have our first group. That's going to be Jason, Twin Triple V6, and Primus in the 51 machine. 20 going to be driven by Jason. As in group number 2, we're going to have the 12R operated by Dale. There's Ned operating the 10 red and black car. In the 27 DGS machine, you'll have T7 Jake. And then finally, the rear of the field, we'll have RCR. And I believe there could be somebody else potentially in the grandstands, but I think I might be just tripping. But we'll just check just in case. Does not appear so. Anyways, as you guys know, we're going to have 5 laps to run here. We're going to watch our leader here, East 951. If you guys are in your car, that means you guys are ready. If somebody sleeps, then whoever could go in Group 2, whoever's first in Group 2 can go ahead of that person. That person will be dropped back to Group 2. Watch the lights, because we are going to turn green in just a few moments. As cars start revving, we turn them up here. Green flag. Got 5 laps to run. For group number 1. Only group 1. Alright. Everyone. Alright, drivers are making their way around 3 and 4. This is a flat out track for these cars. As first time by, actually, we're going to give you, well, no, it's not going to matter. As first time by, actually, it does matter. Shit. Okay, we're going to wait for you guys to cross the line. I'm going to give you guys some extra laps here. That's my fault. Completely my fault, but we'll be fine. Anyways, as it goes, first lap that has been timed 10.4 by East 951. 10.6 by East 951. Jason second place with a 10.5. Primus in third. Twin Triple V6 struggling in fourth place, although he runs green. And he's down in the backstretch, down low. There's Primus going by as East 951. He got 2 to go. White flag in the air for East 951 going by Primus. Primus got an extra lap. As East 951 making his way through hard with a 10.1. Sits purple, and he's on checkers. Checkers are out for East 951. Everyone and Jason, Primus, and Paul Blarp. These are Twin Triple V6. You are on your white flag. Coming to checkers. Look at the board. As Twin has pulled off beforehand. We got a flip. Twin Triple V6 there. Primus, you were done. You were done. You could pull it off. You would go around turn 3, but I guess you could go that way. It's not where you're supposed to go, though. Fortunately, it looks like there's twins qualifying for him. He's going to settle with 4th place with a 10.884. Is twin around the corner there. Make sure, don't do what Primus did, please. Please go around the turn 3 gate because of the time system. We're going to have everyone run around across the line when we get to the green flag. Anyways, on to Group 2, we have Dale Ross, Aris Netta, Jake Lee, and then finally in the rear, RCR. I believe that's Robots Racing Fan or something like that. NASCAR fan. We'll call him NASCAR fan. I believe the track is not clear. Lights are currently red, so watch the lights. Pretty good start there for Eris, and as she goes by T7 Jake, also by Dale. They cross it over. And reset the laps there. Here they go. Cross for the first time lap. So far, Crucian, Dale Ross currently 2nd on the board. Eris not far behind. There's T7 Jake. Eris gets loose there. Crucian is currently purple on his first sector, does not improve. Currently now 3 to go. We're going to 2. And there is RCR struggling quite heavily there. As 2 to go for Dale Ross. Dale Ross goes quick time with a 10.034. White flag in the air for Dale Ross. There's not a T7 Jake, although we got 2 more to go. RCR. As checkers are out. Checkers are out for Dale Ross. Aris Netta does not improve. Stays 6th place. T7 Jake to 4th. As you guys go through turn 3. White flag in the air for RCR. Going to leisurely cruise. He's new to the series. New to these cars. And I think that might be him pulling it off now. Although you did actually have 1 more to go. Now set up for qualifying. We're going to go for a 5-minute break here. Which is the last chance for anyone to go. Just line up in your spots. If anyone wants to be interviewed, just say it in the chat and I will get to you. I believe T7 Jake is retiring. It'll be our first DNS. As looks like Jason wants to be interviewed. So we'll start with Jason. Alright, Jason. Unmute it right there. Let's see how you did today. You got 3rd place. That'll start you on the 2nd row. Pretty solid looking qualifying for you. How are things doing?
I think I'm doing amazing. And I think I got 3rd place in qualifying. That's not bad.
Not at all. Fairly solid looking result for you. And I wonder how it's going to roll throughout the race. Looks like you've got those bumps handled pretty well. Is there anything you're concerned about coming into the race today?
Getting 1st place, getting in the top podium. I got 3rd place in 1 race last season. So I'll probably get 3rd or a 1st place for this season.
Goals to get a win?
Yep.
Yeah, it could be today. It looks like you're running very hot on the track, so let's see how the consistency part goes. Looks like you've been running good. Anyways, is that all you'd like to say?
I probably gonna say thank you for Rowdy Energy for my sponsor, Toyota, for your Mitro, and also for the Rod Mod.
We'll see how you do there today. Alright. Thank you to Jason. We're going to move up to Primus. Do you want to be interviewed, Primus? Actually, I don't know if you did. You were gesturing kind of like you were. Or is it East? Any of you two? We're going to just roll it out. East 951 interview? Okay. Alright, we're going to move Jason off for a second here. get onto East 951. And looking at that qualifying second place is also on the front row on the outside. How are things looking for you? Looking pretty hot.
Yeah, looking for another epic choke for tonight. We can finish second to Dale because he cannot be beat. He is the new twin. Kid's so fast.
Had pull for first 5 laps.
Yeah. I'm gonna be running him down all night, dude. I can already feel it. I was pretty fast in practice for the Rocks mods, so just hopefully I can keep that speed up. All I gotta do is just be like Robo, and then I can win races.
Aw, thanks. Wait, don't run out of fuel though. Don't do that part.
I'll do my best.
All right. There's East 951. We're gonna move over to Primus, our fourth place qualifying result. I see you got some drip there.
Yes, my boys have decided to put something together for me because I conveniently told them that I was going to be doing this, and they were like, "Fuck it, I got you." And here it is. They yes sir. They have absolutely no clue what racing is, but they decided to do this anyways. I appreciate them. Shout out to my boys.
What might Royal Purple be by chance? I'm very curious about that sponsor in the rear.
Oh, this is a company that produces synthetic motor oil.
I see.
Yes, very good. None of my vehicles could take it, surprisingly. Fun.
Alright. There's
yeah. My fault.
No problem. Alright, well there's our fourth place finisher. Our fourth place qualifier, excuse me. We're not done with that yet. We're gonna have Arisnetta here. Looks like qualifying went a little bit rough for you. But what's your game plan for the third row?
I don't really know. I'm just gonna do what I do.
Let's see.
Guard. Get some pace out of nowhere on like laps. How many laps is this?
50 laps.
I'm gonna get some pace out of nowhere on lap 48, and I'm gonna get P0.
We'll see how this one runs for Arisnetta here. She's meowing. If I could have everyone to the front stretch, line up in your order. Jake, you too. Leave space for Jake. Please cross the line. We're about to start the United States anthem here. Thanks for the words from all of our drivers today. We're gonna have 5 pace laps and 50 laps to race. As Dale Ross will start us off, East 951 will be in the second place. Remember to cross the line, folks. Please make sure to cross the start-finish lines just so we can get those laps reset. Alright, so East 951 to start outside road. If you qualified odd, you'd be in the inside road. You qualified even, you'd be outside. You got Dale Ross, East 951, Jason, T7, Primus, Arisnetta, Twin Turbo V6, and then NASCAR. That's going to be the 7th starter. Though technically we have one DNS, that will be T7J. We're going to clear off the rest of the cars. We'll get one interview before we start the US anthem. Right now, as I'm clearing out cars, Dale Ross, our current pole sitter, and I believe actually won the last Formula Micro race he was in, or at least got close to it. I don't know how you're doing right now in the Formula Micros. I'm sure you're doing quite well.
Let's give that to T7J /
I have absolutely no clue what was just said. I agree.
Dave.
Alright, anything you'd like to say before we get going with this race? Also, by the way, we're going to need Twin Turbo V6 over here.
I would like to say /E wave to T7J.
/E wave to T7J. He waves back.
Let's go.
Alright, remember to go when the driver ahead of you goes. This is the start zone, but I just go on my call. If I don't make a call, then go when the person ahead of you goes and not overtake till you cross the line. Once we're actually racing, Once you get past the line, you're good, but just make sure not to cross it until you pass the line. Don't be choosy. It's based not by position but by row for that, for the first restart. And once we do our first restart, we'll be doing single file pacing. Until then, we'll be doing double file. Just maintain your part of the track. If you're on the outside, you'll be going faster. You're on the inside, you're going to be going slower. Pace speed will be 40 for today, by the way. 40 miles an hour. As it is, everyone turn your car off and hop out of your car. We're about to do the U.S. Anthem. And for once, we actually have the flag on the racetrack with the beautifully geometrical Ohio flag there. As we're going to have the rock version playing. So if you want to hear it, it's going to be on the stream. Drivers, to your cars, start your engines. Let's go. Once you get in your car, you've signified you are ready. I'm going to clear out the track here. As looks like most of our guys are ready. Still waiting on East 951 Aerosnet to get going. I think it might be a little bit loud here. And looks like ours here had to go. Alright, that starts with 6 cars then for today. No problem. Alright. Everyone is in your cars. We're going to make sure the race mode is on. Change all laps, -5. There we go. As looking at the board one more time. Crucian gets pole position point. We're going to clear out the laps. Okay. Lights red. But now they are yellow going. The person ahead of you goes. Remember, pace speed's 40. If you're on the outside, you can go faster. Need the guys to pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Looks like I'm mostly alone on this endeavor. Remember, if you're on the outside road, you could go faster, but I need Jason to pick up the pace just a bit here. I need Jason to kind of ride on the bumper tail on his screen. Alright, looks like you're going to have 6 starters, or 8 qualifier 6 starters. Jason, if you could try to pick up the pace while you're on the corners. You're doing alright, though. Now it's 3 laps to go here, 3 laps to go. The lights prepare to go black. Pacing's looking so far pretty solid. I'm sure intensity is up as you hear they screaming mosquitoes. 3 laps to go, now turns into 2 laps to go. Next time by will be our starting lap for you guys. Next time by, lights will be going black. Hope you guys focus on pacing. Lights are going black. As the next time by, we will be going green. I need T7 Jake to pull his car in through turns 3 and 4, please. Thank you, Jake. As here we go to our start. Watch the lights. Green flag. And we will be watching the one with Jason on the next caution. Meanwhile, up at the front, East dominates. Restart will be under review upon next caution. And it looks like there's already a car topping the wall. That would look like that was Jason. As there's the four-way battle there in the rear of the field. Jason falling back into 6th place. Arizona side by side with Primus. Arizona crossing with Primus through the front straightaway. Out of 3-4 they go. As that looks like we might be seeing our first lap car. That's Jason. Or who? There's a black car up ahead. I think the laps could be a little funky. There's Twin Triple V sits there. Twin Triple V sits, in fact, our leader, and I've not noticed this until just now. That's on me. Anyways, as it goes up here at the front, I'm gonna watch from third person as East gets loose. We keep it green. Looking like Arizona crossing over here with East Crucian, East 951. In it with another guy. There's Jason getting loose with the infield. We're going to keep it green though. As Twin Triple V sits making its round through the first car, as you can see East 951 near the spin out, but we are going to keep that green and not spin out all the way. They slowed down quite significantly, but it wasn't quite enough to call a caution over. As the field's kind of spread out by now. Unless East 951 spun, I didn't realize it, but I've not heard a call from Jake nor Eris. Would have to have Kelly watch the rear. And it looks like Twin Triple V sits overlapping almost the entire field here. We're currently lap 13, coming to 14 now. Field kind of spread out. Current closest battle is between Crucian and Arisneta. As it almost seems like Twin Triple V sits lurking in there for the lead. Looks like Arisneta picking up ground here on a Crucian. We might see them switching over. There's Jason about to be overlapped. As Blue Gen, a friend of ours, joins. I believe Jason might be in here with East 9512 as well. The two of these are battling for a position as we speak. As well as Hotshot Prime. So here goes East 951 once again on Primus. Makes the move. Arizona picking up ground here on Dale Ross. And it's crossing over with the lap car Primus. Those two still not a lap down. Nobody has spun out yet. So things are so far so good. And very good for Twin as he is about almost an entire lap ahead of the field completely. There's Arizona getting a little bit loose. Dale Ross going to outrun her by a good margin. Taps the wall hard. But we're not going to call a caution yet over that. As he did not stop, though that's going to cost him the lead and his lap as Twin Triple V sits overlaps the entire field. These micros are hard and you gotta be flat out and smooth. Twin earlier complained that this track wasn't good with the controller, but it seems like he's gotten a groove in. Maybe he's not using controllers. We see
It's not.
yellow. As Twin gets it, Twin start pacing, everyone keep on running. Everyone keep on running, get your laps back, everyone. Everyone get your laps back. It's going to be Arisneta, Dale Ross, East 951, Primus, Jason, those are your positions. Everyone run to get one lap back. That's a little bit of a late reply there. Alright, Jason, you can run one lap back. Alright. And something's off there with Eris, Dale, can you Can you guys start moving? Yep. As I think we're gonna check that restart very quickly here. No jumps on the restart, all good, all clear. We're just going to now see if Primus he's going to restart one lap down. Everything looks good. We're going to go green this lap. Intensity's up. There's 3 cars on the lead lap. Each 951 for 4 cars on the lead lap. As pace cars in, hold your pace here. We are going to stay yellow. We're going to stay yellow. East 951 backed off way too much. We need you guys to be closer together. That was not going to be a good start there. We're going to have 20 to go. Maybe we could go green this lap if you guys keep it packed like this. Lights are black again. We'll try again this lap. Pace car in. Watch the lights. Green flag. Watching for jumps. Jumps clear. We're good at jumps. Alright, Jake, it would help if you could watch for spins in the rear. Meanwhile, up here at the front, there's East 951 side by side. There's already makes a move on a Crucian. He's making a move there for the lead. Push as hard as he can, but he's going to tap the wall. That's going to cost him a spot. Meanwhile, side by side for second place between Dale Ross, Aris Nutta, East 951 once again gets loose. That's going to allow some ground here for Primus, although he's a lap down. Kind of still out of the picture. Still between Aris and Dale Ross. Here they go through the back straightaway, side by side into 3 and 4, crossing over through into the front straightaway. And they're running it very well around as they do it once again. 3 and 4 side by side, Dale Ross, Aris Nutta, and Dale is going to stick ahead for the time being. 200 V6 now approaching lap traffic. That's Jason. Still going to come home with a solid points finish for him. But meanwhile, the bigger picture, Twin Turbo V6 now overlapping Jason, as it looks like Aris Nutta going to lose a little bit of ground there. There's spot for Dale to take over, but he's going to get loose into the tires. Aris is going to run back up at front. We got 10 laps to go for Twin Turbo V6. And it looks like things are going to single file out now as Primus is now our next lap car. Aris Nutta still being tailed close by Dale. Only 2 car lengths between the two of them. Dude, excuse me. As looks like that ground has been lost just as quickly as I said that. Unfortunately for him. But still within range. You might see the move for second coming up here in just a moment. And there's Primus about to be overlapped. As East 951 spins, yellow flag, race back. Keep on racing, keep on racing, keep on racing. Let me see if he's a lap car when that happened. As we're going to wash out one between a Crucian. I think Dale Ross got it, but we're going to wash out one between Aris and him. Primus, you could get a lap back, and Jason, you could get a lap back. As looks like we're going to go into overtime. Watching that one as quickly as I can, though, just to see. That was Primus got the race back. Primus gets the race back. Alright, if we can start pacing closely here. East 951 going to start from the rear, but we'll start 4th in position. Need Jason to move up here. We could get a 2-lap shootout if we can restart now. I need a pace car to pull it in. Yes. Green flag. And I forgot to change them to yellow. We got 2 laps to go now. As Arizona right on the move with the Dale Ross. Side by side, here they go. 3 and 4, white flag in the air for Twin Turbo V6. They make the way across the line. And Air's trying to see if she can do anything. Here they come. They're 3 and 4. Coming to the front straight. It's going to be Twin Turbo V6, Arizona, Dale Ross, East 951, Primus, and Jason. That'll be your positions. Everyone out into the pits. Everyone to the pits. Except for Twin Turbo V6, you go to the front stretch. Everyone to the pits. Twin, you could do some burnouts. There's a victory lane on the front stretch, by the way. I don't know what he's doing. He just wants to go through the tunnel, I think. That is Twin to the win. As I think he's making his way back around. Just wanted to drive there. There is a front stretch victory lane, Twin. If you could politely move up there. You're allowed to do donuts, of course. So there's yet to evacuate, but here we go. Current quick time to Twin Turbo V6. I think it was negative 100. And you just want to go straight to the straight to the victory lane. All right, no burnout. Eris, if you could evacuate, if everyone could evacuate out of the track, please. We're gonna have Twin here interview. That is car. Alright folks, this is Twin Turbo V6, your feature winner today with the Formula Micros. We'll be hopefully seeing you later today, but I'm not sure how you're feeling right now. How does it feel to basically dominate the entire race from the rear?
Honestly, those last few laps put me under pressure so much that I went for the fastest lap. Yeah, this track, interesting. I'd say like anything that doesn't include the markings is actually pretty fun to drive. But the laps go by so quickly, though. It's insane. Like, I've never been on a track where it's just full throttle the entire way through, and you're doing like 100 miles an hour the entire time. It's just, it's crazy. And especially when these cars don't really go much faster than 100 miles an hour. So, yeah, it's just kind of fun to drive overall. I think once you get the few corners at the back stretch, right, it's pretty good. But yeah, those last laps were pretty good. Definitely like to see the battle between Aris and Christian. Yeah, it's huge.
Got it from our winner, Twin Turbo V6. Anything else you'd like to say? Any
No.
plans? Any plans of racing the
I
prospects?
probably will race in all the races,
Alright.
but just, race it.
Alright, that's Twin Turbo V6. Twin Turbo V6, your race winner. I'm gonna get a screenshot real quickly there. Alright, gonna do a 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There we go. Alright, Twin Turbo V6. Moving up to second place. That was, I believe, we're gonna check just in case. I think that was Eris, but I just want to make sure before we start our interviews. That was Eris Netta that got second place. So, Eris Netta P2. Another solid race finish for you. How is this going to affect, you think, the Broadsma race? Any experience throughout the race? Or
That you just don't drive the track because of the lines. Seriously, hold on, let me actually turn on voice activity.
Alright.
Alright, as I was saying, the lines are hell, especially in these cars. The slightest bump makes them want to kill themselves. And the lines are just a bump in general. Same goes for Lone, same goes for this. They are not fun.
it's a very frustrating track today.
It's really weird. It's annoying because it's super hard to get like a proper pace out of it because like you have to be making a shit ton of micro adjustments Pun not intended. You have to be making like a crap ton of micro adjustments just to make sure that the card doesn't kill you, and that's generally just an issue with the cards as a whole, because they're always constantly just trying to eliminate you from like the world. They have something against you for some reason. It's like they don't like you. You have to be super like easy. Like when you said the thing about Twin saying that it wasn't good on controller, it's not. It is not good on controller. I was only able to get the pace because I have the ability to let off more than others, but even then, the micro adjustments that you actually have to do while on controller, because you have to like be careful what your throttle is, whatever. It's not just holding W and letting go. It's like, oh, am I doing well? Oh shit, too much brakes, spins, dies. It's terrible.
I see. I've also noticed you brought out the Snetta DGS uniform right there. That's very interesting.
I decided to be the villain for a little bit.
Ah, you're blind. The DGS are villains.
Yeah, because you are.
Damn.
Sorry, someone had to say it.
I don't know if Jake's gonna be happy about that one. Stare down going. Oh. I see. I think that's the words we're gonna hear from Maris. Very annoying track, from what I believe I've heard. We're gonna move over to their place if they're still here. Del Ross is not still here as expected. Is anyone else still here in the race? There was East 951. We're gonna meet here. We're gonna meet Eris real quickly. East 951, do you have a read?
Uh, uh, the bumps are fucking horrible. They're really bad. At least in these things, they're a nightmare because with these, you get off the throttle too much and they oversteer a lot and they love to get loose. In the rocks mods, it's not as bad, but in these things, it's a nightmare. Like you try and hold a line coming into 3, and the car just can't do it.
How was the race itself? It seemed like you had a big late push there. Unfortunately, what happened?
It was, well, I mean, just to put it real simply, it was just a skill issue. Yeah, just the bump to the car off balance and went into the wall.
I see.
There wasn't much I could do to save it. If I had tried to save it how I should have, the car would have just spun into the infield. I would have been in first gear. I honestly was just better off getting the caution.
I see.
Than trying to save it.
Alright then. Anything else you'd like to add on?
Yes, follow me on Instagram at Wes Carafis and my YouTube channel, my Twitch.
Good luck for anyone understanding how to actually write that word. I'm just saying. Your name is like literally the least pronounceable word.
Isle of Man this weekend. You guys should come watch it with me.
Watch people die.
Oh yeah, we love the dying.
Jesus.
Yes.
Alright, well,
Yeah.
that's East 951. Any verdict, T7 Jake?
Nope.
Alright, that was 2 cautions. I don't know how much of the race that was as far as cautions go. I think you're more concerned about the rod spots, right? Expecting more cautions then?
Definitely, yes.
Definitely. There's gonna be a lot more racers. So though the cars are a lot more stable going over those bumps with the ROTS mods, it is still a pretty big hassle to get through. As I look at the time now, we got 10 minutes till we gotta do the track shift. So that should do it for the stream, folks. Thanks for everyone that came around to watch. We are going to still do another race in just a bit over an hour, so stick around for that. And it's going to be with the ROTS mods. It should be fantastic on this track. Say what you want about the track and the lines. It definitely showed during the practice that it can race well. There's Arisnetta going around in her hypercar. little hint towards going on a track alone, so she's gonna try to break some records in that machine. But that'll come up later. That's the fastest thing you'll ever see in Roblox, as far as circuit racing goes. But that should settle for today. Well, with micros. We will be back tomorrow for more micro racing and more racing in general on the road course. But of course, stick around for the next hour, because we got more.